Do I like no? Cool. Very cool. I've kind of been... Oh man, I had a word. I think it was weed whacker. I don't know what I was going to say. I'm sorry. You can really just only see my double chin. Really, I look crazy when I do that. That's so funny. Okay, so let me tell you some of my ideas. I'll sit down. Have a seat, past Tyler. Why, thank you, future Tyler. I'm so glad to be here on your show. It's always been a dream of mine. I'm really excited to share this special moment with not only my future self, but all of the friends and random people who will stumble across this video after it has been completed. Let me tell you a bit. You want to know about me? Okay, I'll tell you about myself. These are some of my ideas. I think... Okay, so Jack O'Connor. I don't know if I'm going to even have this video when I'm old. I'm going to be old. I'm going to have this video when I'm old. I don't know. I don't know, but if I do have this video when I'm old, then I would like my future self to know that I, T. Snare Honensworth. Oh man, I forgot what I was talking about. Now I remember that I would like my future self to remember Jack O'Connor, who really made me so sad last year when I was a sophomore. Now I am a junior. It is December 10th, 2013. I got my driver's license today. Jack O'Connor last year when I was a sophomore made me very, 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 very sad. And it was not a good feeling inside of me. I don't even think he made me that sad, but I think he's a really bad person. Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's a really... No, that's not true. Jack O'Connor is someone who I do not want in my life in any way, shape, or form. But I also want him to be, like, happy, and I want him to, like, fulfill his dreams and, like, find things that make him feel validated in himself and, like, happy, and things that take away his needs to be so mean to people. Like, I feel the same way about Caroline Horn. And what I do to have compassion for people who are like that is I sit and I think of them in the shower. And I don't think of their naked bodies, but I do think about their thoughts while they are in the shower, because really when you're in the shower, you get, like, your deep thinking done. And so I think about, like, what Jack ponders when he is shampooing. And I think about what Caroline considers when she is conditioning. And knowing that they have fears and hopes and things that they long for and things that they see in themselves that are, like, really bad, and, like, insecurities they have and things they feel really good about, and, like, knowing that they have such a round mind, that their thoughts aren't just, how can I be a bitch today? Like, that's not why people do those things. It's so that they can, like, I was trying to call him last night, and I asked him if he thought that people had souls or were just, like, reflections of everything they see around them. And I told him that I have to believe that I have a soul, because there are these inner, like, secret parts of me that are, like, I sound like my mom right now, and I know that, but, like, not this inner, but, like, very, like, deep inside of me, like, the kind of things that I imagine that I just feel like can't have been reflections of my upbringing, you know? Like, and then again, I think I might be just saying that because I feel like if I was just a reflection, that would make me less. And, like, I feel like that is robotic. And that I'm just a copy of everything else. But if I'm a copy of everything else, like, where did it all begin? I guess that's how human brains evolved, because they, like, as they reflected more and more things, as more, like, then they made more things which reflected, which made more, which reflected, I understand, okay. So I feel like maybe we are just reflections. But I also feel like that's really robotic and not something that I want. But, okay, back to the showering subject. Whereas knowing that they have, we're going back to the part that in the souls that I was talking about. Oh, I'm being really coherent. This is awesome. When I was talking about souls and, like, how the very, very, very inner parts of me that I feel like are just for me. Like, I know that Jack O'Connor and Caroline Horn have those parts of them. And they're very, very deep inside of Caroline Horn and Jack O'Connor. Deeper than they are in me. Because they suppress them. And I know that Caroline Horn and Jack O'Connor have those inner parts of their heart and their soul and, like, whatever it is of their, like, mentality that is kind of buried. Like, their buried stuff. And I know that they have that, and knowing that makes them very human and very round characters that I can see the perspective of. Not necessarily because I don't know the instances in their life that have happened, but I definitely can, like, appreciate that they have had struggles that has led them to where they are. And, like, people can choose their fate in a way, like, but there's only so much, like, there's only so much of the destruction that your parents psychologically do that you can escape. And some people have a longer journey to self-awareness than others. I think, like, that I really got to know myself this past summer, but, like, and that is really soon. And I feel like I really have a good sense of who I am, and my thoughts on things, and, like, things that make me happy, things that make me sad, what makes me feel worthy, like, how to validate myself and not look for that in others. And, like, I'm not perfect about it, but I feel like I'm really far ahead of most people my age, being 16 3/4. But, like, so I can't specifically empathize with them, but I definitely can appreciate and understand that they have had circumstances that have, like, there is some responsibility to that person, but there's only so much that one can do to avoid being brainwashed by everything that you see. Does that make sense? There's only so much you can do. So, I mean, I can understand and appreciate that they have had circumstances that have made it hard for them to communicate emotionally or to grow. So I imagine giving all of this footage to, like, a young teenage boy. This is Tyler Fantasies. To a young teenage boy when I'm, like, 24. And by a young teenage boy, I don't mean a 13-year-old. I mean someone who's currently my age. Actually, someone who's, like, 18. Or 19 or 17. 16 is like a baby. Still. I feel like a baby still. But I feel like 17 is really old. What is that? And upon watching all of this footage to, like, sort it and categorize it and whatever I'm having him do, he falls in love with teenage me. Future boy who is too young for me now when he watches this video. Then what if I do give it to a teenage boy and he sees that part and then thinks that he can come on to me? Oh my god. Well, I look really cool. I look really cool. I like you. Mwah. That was for you, teenage boy. Oh, now I don't look as cool. But now I'm really cool. I have to load another poll. What? And then I'm gonna get in bed and like have a seizure. Oh man, I didn't even put any weed in there. Oops. Hey, future me. I don't want to know if time travel is possible, never mind. Then I'll be like less like excited when it comes out. No, I want to know. I want to know. No, I don't, because I don't want you to tell me. Because then it'll like tear a hole in the space-time continuum. I wonder if Victoria Lennox knows that she's gorgeous. Because some people tell me I'm pretty. But I don't really believe them. And I feel like maybe I just have really sweet friends who lie to me. And I would hate them if they didn't. And I'm sometimes thinking maybe I'm just not the kind of person that my eyes like, but some people's eyes like it. And so it's easier. And so like, I'm pretty to a lot of people, just not myself. I don't even know it. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. I am so high right now. I just poured weed on the floor. I just poured weed on the floor. Well, I'm gonna show this to my parents. I'm totally, when I scrap it all together and make a film, my parents get to be the first ones to watch it. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. Stop it, Tyler. Tyler Ann, have you been smoking cigarettes? No, Mommy. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't. I mean, I'm not lying to you. I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm hilarious. My face looks like Jim Carrey. Okay, maybe my parents shouldn't see this one. High school. It can be called high school. You can burn that paper, boy, but you still gotta show. I just heard my mom scream. Did you hear? I don't think you could have heard that. Okay, I put a small amount in because I'm a little worried about myself. To be quite honest. Are your bags traveling? Are your bags traveling elsewhere? Oh my god, what if Collins texted me? That would make him so sad. It would make him so sad if I didn't reply to him. He would be so sad. Let's check. I'll be right back. I don't know how to turn this. Okay. Whenever I procreate, I don't think that I can say that. Whenever I make a baby, whenever I have a child, a small being, an infant, a fetus growing inside of me. Growing. Wow. Okay. I know it's 11 o'clock, but I'm really afraid that my dad is cleaning the pool. I don't think that makes very much sense. And I can't see him, but I still think he's there, but that's fine. Sorry. Oh my god. When I was little, and I saw people do drugs in movies, I wondered why the cops didn't go and arrest the actors. And I was like, you can get evidence in every movie theater across America. Like, why are these men not in jail? Oh man, I just stepped in a puddle. I hope I remember this right here. This was such a fun time for you. You are so happy in life. I mean, actually, like, you have your down days, but, like, I'm a happy girl. I'm happy. Happy. Do you like my tinfoil pipe that I have? That I only have, like, my chances of getting a good hit are like 50-50. It's cool. It's an upgrade from the fruit. What if I sleep through all of the alarms tomorrow? Hey, you know what would be so cool? If my head was smaller. So this is how we clean up. We go. This is lavender. It smells like some lavender juice. Okay, lavender. And then you go gutting. And you throw some at the door for good luck. And then you put the lavender down. It's covered, and your hand is covered in lavender now. And then you close the shower curtain on this side. You make sure that that window is open. And then you turn on the hot water. And you close this side of the shower curtain. And then you check yourself out. And then you leave. With your tripod. You leave with your tripod. You leave with your tripod. You leave with your... Oh yeah. Gum is just gonna have to override toothpaste tonight. Ooh, I can feel it getting steamy. I should close this door. Now we close this door. But I cannot forget that the water is running. Now I have to find some bubble gum. Bubble gum. I have to find some bubble gum. Do you want some bubble? Some bubble gum. I want to shoot you with my bubble gun. Not my bubble gum. My bubble gum is for your mouth, and you chew. You masticate. You masturbate to the mastication with the masturbation. So I don't know where I've been. I don't know about where I came from. That's wrong. Can you take me back where I came from? Can you take me back? Okay, let's check the steam levels. It's not very steamy in here. Let's check the steam levels in this section. Ooh, do you see that Nexus steam? So much steam. I think we're good. So, because as I learned in physics class today, hot air always moves towards the cold air, and it's winter time. I am hideous. Really beautiful. Sometimes I look at my body and I think that I'm like really cool. And sometimes I look at my body and I'm like, look at my body right now. Sometimes I look at my body and I'm like, yikes. Yikes. This is some major work. And then sometimes I look at my body and I'm like, I'm good with you. That's what I'm gonna say right now. I'm good with you. But I have some pretty nice, some nice leggies, and a bootay that does not quit. Oh my god, I'm hilarious. Okay. Now we are going to close this window. Oh my god. Wow, you put up with so much, Tyler. You're so cool. Whoever I am in the future, whether I live in a shoebox or a shoe, I could be the old lady who lived in that shoe. The old lady, I don't know what nursery rhymes are. You probably couldn't hear me say that because my microphone is bad. Once I lose all my face fat, I'm gonna be so hot. I'm getting too cocky. Isn't that kind of funny that I hate myself and love myself at the same time? Articulatory agility is developing the ability to accurately and conceivably utter clearly the most conceivably convoluted consonant combos in the world. Flexible lips and strengthened tongue tips are needed to toss off Kawardian quips, and who can dispute a relaxed lower jaw for spewing forth a torrent of Shaw? It takes superlative diction to theatrically mumble and clearly be misunderstood in the jumble. Be it couplets or prose, be it dies, dem, or does. From Shakespeare to Simon, from Moliere to Mamet, it simply won't do if they don't understand it. Wow, I don't know why I did that. I look like a very old woman. I'm very old. I'm so old. I'm about to fall over. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. I want to marry myself. I would make me a happy woman if I had a penis. That's weird, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Seriously though. What the fuck am I doing in here? Turn on this light. I'm going to turn off this light. Wait, maybe my skin isn't green. I wanted green skin. Oh, maybe I'm just really hot. Sometimes I look so cute, sometimes I don't. This is my butt. Right there. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. Maybe to combat being a little hungover in the morning, I should wake and bake. Wake and bake, baby. Wake and bake. Ooh, wake and bacon. I see a little silhouette of a man. Skadadoosh. Skadoosh. Can you hear the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Me. Galileo, 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 Galileo. Piccolo. Buongiorno. I found the bubblegum. The badema.